What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and to more WWE 2K20 news. And today we're talking a lot of the new details that has been revealed alongside the Kevin Owens entrance, which has officially been released. So we're breaking it down, discussing some of the changes, and even discuss the fact that there's going to be over 60 different new attires, which seems to be getting overlooked. Before we get into it though, you guys already know, make sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications to be fully up to date on all the latest, and hit that elbow drop to the like button if you've been enjoying the coverage. Nonetheless, let's get into it. So the latest entrance reveal has been for Kevin Owens, who is rocking the Fight Anyone attire. But there's a lot much more changes that we got to see within this entrance. So to start off, he definitely got a much more better model this year, with his face just looking more accurate than previous years. On one of our previous videos, we ended up doing a side-by-side comparison of WWE 2K19 and WWE 2K20 Kevin Owens entrance, and it's very noticeable that they did a all new motion capture for the entrance, and almost every single camera angle presentation is different than previous year. Upon returning, Kevin Owens did change his entrance a little bit, especially when he gets inside the ring, as he approaches the rope differently and turns to the camera, which he didn't really do as much. So rightfully so, the motion capture update is a welcome change. So just from the entrance, we can see that Kevin Owens got a new model, new motion capture, a brand new presentation with a lot of new camera angles, and overall it mostly feels like an upgrade. But there is a bit of a complaint, and I see a lot of people pointing this out in social media, which goes back to what we discussed for Samoa Joe entrance and his clothing. It feels like the clothing texture has been revamped this year, and it's very noticeable that there's an extra shine to it, almost like if every superstar attire is made out of leather, even when it's not really supposed to be. Like for example, here you can see how Kevin Owens' shirt has an extra shine to it, like if the texture is different than what it should be. So with the lighting hitting it, you can notice the difference in what people are complaining about. The same thing goes with the short, even when he gets into the ring, which again, it looks a bit overdone with Samoa Joe as well. It also doesn't make the clothing look as smooth with the superstar movement, considering that it has been something noticed on every superstar entrance so far. There seems to be something related to the new lighting that we're getting this year, or maybe the wrong texture is being used. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Now, sticking with the Kevin Owens entrance, when it comes to the audio, Corey Graves talked about Kevin Owens in NXT and how hungry he was back then and still is. So the exclusive commentary lines continues with these entrances, just like it did last year and like we saw for Buddy Murphy and Samoa Joe. But the one thing that stand out was once again Greg Hamilton announcing Kevin Owens and indicating that he was representing Team Pulse, which is from the Mixed Match Challenge. This was his team name with Natalya when they were part of Season 2. This is very interesting and possibly adding to the mixed matches that we're going to be getting this year. With this team name being announced, probably means that they're going to be adding the other ones that we got with Braun Strowman, Ember Moon, Finn Balor, Sasha Banks, and so on. They all had different team names, which I'm hoping that this translates to other females and male teams that we got in the history of the WWE, like Edge and Lita, Chyna and Eddie. That will be freaking awesome, and maybe we are getting those, so that when we are doing this match type, Greg Hamilton announced them as part of their specific team that they represent. The last note in regards to the entrance is we did got some new crowd shirts thrown in there, such as for the Social Outcast Goldberg and the glorious one Robert Roode. And the last piece of news that I got for you guys is a bit of a detail that I ended up overlooking when I was covering the 2K showcase mode, because we ended up learning all of the matches that we're going to be able to play through, and when looking over it, ended up realizing that we're getting over 50 different attires because of all of these matches, and it is all based on how many different matches a lot of the women are going to be participating in. So let's run it down. Out of the 15 matches, Charlotte is in 11 different one of them. That means we're getting 11 different attires for her, 8 different attires for Sasha Banks, another 8 for Becky Lynch, 5 different attires for Bayley, 3 different attires for each Nia Jax, Natalya, Dana Brooke, and Nikki Bella, and 2 attires for each of the following superstar that I'm going to mention: Paige, Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, Alicia Fox, and Brie Bella. So unless I suck at math, which there is the possibility that I do, that is 60 different attires we're getting and are going to be able to unlock while playing through 2K Showcase mode. Of course, we're also going to be able to unlock different models for these superstars, and we already know the complaint when it comes to that, right? We don't want them to take a whole nother roster slot, but let's be honest, it's going to happen just like it did with Daniel Bryan last year. And it's 2019, I honestly don't even care about that anymore, because these extra slots are not taking a roster member spot from someone else. That is not the case anymore. They can make the roster as big as they want, and all that it matters is that we have enough space in our Xbox or our PlayStation to run the game. But trust me, I do get the complaint, and I discussed this before. From what we were told is that it needs to be in a different slot simply because these superstars usually have a different move set or even a different entrance, so therefore they need to be separated from the current version of that superstar. The positive side of all of this is that we're us getting all of these extra models means that we're gonna be able to get different special entrances that otherwise we won't be able to see in the game. Like every model that we got for Daniel Bryan last year had a different type of entrance, even if it was slightly altered. So the same thing is gonna happen this year. We're probably gonna get like 10 different Charlotte Flairs or Sasha Banks, meaning we're gonna be getting some of those special entrances that we got to see in NXT TakeOver, WrestleMania, and so on. Anyways guys, that is what I got for you in this video, and if you enjoyed, don't forget to elbow drop it and hit that notification bell on for more WWE 2K20. Also, if you want more coverage for other different games, make sure to check out the second channel. I will have a link in the description and at the top comment of this video. With that said, thank you for watching. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. Macho T, dig it!